Greetings to those of you who are the members of the Hopewell Missionary Baptist Church, New Market, Alabama. I pray that this message finds you in good health and strength. I want to remind you that on Tuesday, May 31st at 7:45 a.m., we will be sharing breakfast with the First Stop persons who visit First Stop in the homeless community that will be coming there. We're looking to prepare for anywhere from 50 to 80 people. Of course, we discussed in our members meeting that will be an already prepared breakfast that will be served to those persons that are there. So please don't forget about that for those of you who are interested in sharing over there. And then also on Wednesday, June 8th, we will be over at the Pavilion on Petty Street at 6:30 p.m. for our evening Bible study, but it will be in a community sharing fashion over there. So please don't forget about those two dates. Now, that being said, I want to really address something that's happened in our nation on yesterday with the shooting in Uvalde, Texas. What a terrible, terrible tragedy. And it just really speaks to where we are as a nation and what our focus has to go back to. That if children are not able to go to school and parents have the expectation that they're going to be safe and they're going to be able to pick them up without incident, we're in a bad place. And so I'm calling you to be in a place of prayer, a place of fasting, even as we go forth in these next few days, because something has to change. It's interesting to me that I found stat that 70% of all school shootings since the Columbine incident in 1999 have been carried out by persons at the age of 18 or under. That's very demonic, that's very disturbing, that's very unsettling when you think that this is happening in our young population of people that are so wounded, are so confused about where they are, that they would unleash acts of violence in such fashion, just go forth with such hate and such terrible intentions to harm others, and even children in a school are not safe. People worshiping in churches, as the basketball coach said on last night, he really hit the nail on the head with that, in that there has to be something. And I'm all for gun control. I'm all for people having gun rights as long as they're within a scope of understanding that there's a responsibility that comes with that. But even more so than that, there is a spirit that's loose in the earth. And if that's not tamed, if that's not destroyed and defeated, then we're going to continue to see these things, because you all know that you can put gun control laws in place, but there's a black market, there's other ways that people can get their hands on those things. And so we want to be prayerful about it. But I will say this, just heartbreaking to watch the story unfold once again. It's something that happened once again. And so that's where our hearts are today. And so let's be prayerful. Let's love the people that we love, and make sure we tell them that they know that, because nothing is promised to any of us, whether we're gunned down or whether we're in an accident or whether sickness or some disease would overtake us. None of us know when our final day will be here, but we have right now. And so let's use it for the glory of God and for the good of all humanity. Again, we pray God's blessings upon you, and I think that this is a great opportunity to be prayerful as a church family and as believers as we go forward.